My main goal is to try to get my followers to get in this mindset of being observant and seeing things that are going on in the world and speaking up against it.
I think for every minute of content that you upload, you should be listening to about 10 minutes of other people's opinions on that subject.
If I'm setting a good example, I believe that people who follow me will become better people too.
I always try to encourage other creators to at least start off from a personal place and talk from an issue that they've gone through. Find that one community or that one group of people that you really want to address, and preferably one that you can relate to. Like me as a Muslim, I speak to Muslim Americans or Muslim Westerners.
When I'm thinking about somebody I'm speaking to with my videos, I try and think about myself, but 5 years ago, because I knew myself 5 years ago, but I had less tools and less understanding and less perspective on the world.
I don't try to create content to cater to anyone. I create content that intrigues me, that interests me, that I'm passionate about, because I feel like if I try to cater to the audience and what they might like, I wouldn't give my 100%. If I do whatever I want to, I will find my crowd and my community that's gonna be into whatever I do and like my work instead of trying to please everyone.
I think because I was making videos about things I genuinely cared about rather than thinking about the audience first, it meant that the people that did come to my channel often were on board for listening, had similar outlooks on life, and it kind of created this custom demographic of people that may not be similar to me in background, race, nationality, but they have a similar idea of how they want the world to be.
Usually I just make regular comedy videos, right? No message attached to it per se, but I tried this thing where I try to infuse social issues with comedy, and I was kind of skeptical about it, but they did seem to like it. So I was like, okay, maybe I can do this more often.
Instead of trying to persuade the person who might be sitting opposite me at the opinion table, I try and think about the people who are sitting next to me at that table, the people who have a little bit less enthusiasm about a certain thing, or know a little bit less about this thing, or think in a slightly different way. And I try and talk to those people because I think it's much more likely that you're going to be able to have a really coherent dialogue with that person. When I'm researching or reading up on a topic, I try and look at reputable news sources, academic sites that I trust, and I try and really pull from outside of YouTube to find that information and bring it to YouTube.
I always try to make sure that the link that I'm sharing is coming from a very reliable source. They have no secret agenda or anything.
It's really important for me to present the information, link it below so anyone can check that research themselves, and also be honest about how much research I've done. I always list my references, where I'm getting stats or figures or facts from, so that people can check on me.
My content is mostly based on personal experiences, so I really don't do research, I just watch people.
For me, it's very a personal experience type thing, so I wait till I kind of go through that certain issue or go through that situation to talk about it. So if I want to talk about an issue that I haven't personally gone through, I'll typically consult someone and talk about with one of my friends that have gone through it. I haven't gone through it, someone I know has gone through it themselves.
I found out a lot about who I was and what I thought from the videos that I now regret. So the ones that I have enlisted, the ones that I don't agree with anymore. It's really important to be a person in the world who's trying to understand things, because you're going to start from a place of ignorance, as we all do. I'm still in that place of ignorance. Your brand might be a person who's figuring themselves out. That's still a brand. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Creator Academy to see more videos.